Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I go to war, I'll fight. Damn right. Even when I've left, I do right by you.
All right, welcome back to the Professional StepDad Show. I am your host, Frank Zavala. This is episode 103. Thank you very much for joining me. Before I go any further, if you have not, please like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Anchor, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all the platforms. And of course, the website for the Professional StepDad Show, it's called theprofessionalstepdad.com. So please head over there and let me know what you think. So today's episode was going to be kind of like a mixture of questions that I thought I was going to be able to either connect with or find because I belong to certain step parenting groups on Facebook, right? And as I spent hours just sifting through people's posts, this is what I found. 1%, maybe 1% of people that go on these Facebook groups actually ask a question because they're seeking out knowledge to better themselves. Everyone else is going on there to complain about their spouse, to complain about their parents, to complain about the school system, to complain about, what's going on in our world today, to blame the bio parent. It is ridiculous amounts of bitching and moaning that I couldn't really extract a few good questions out of there that we could talk about today, because I think it's important. I think it's important that we do hit on some uncommon themes, some uncommon. Man, why am I having a hard time saying that? Some uncommon situations that stepdads are going through. But again, like I said, it's incredible. It is nothing you've ever seen before. And if you do belong to these step parenting groups, again, I'm not knocking them. I believe that everybody has a right to vent. I believe that everybody has a right to speak their mind and say what they need to say. But come on. I mean, if you're not fucking looking for change, if you're not looking for growth, if you're not looking for a way to not just solve your problem, but to build upon a solution that will make you a better person all around, the fuck are you doing on these social media sites? Just save me, I guess, the time, save yourself the time, and just get to work. I want to talk about mental health today, physical and mental health. So I believe that it's important as a leader of my home, not only to be as healthy as I can be, because I want to be around for my family, right? I want to stay around as long as I possibly can. And I cannot accomplish that by sucking down Big Macs and and drinking beer all day. I'll never be able to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish with my family and the distance that I want to go so I can see my grandkids. So it's important, stepdads, that you remember that I'm always talking about that mental health game, right? I'm always talking about you got to build, you got to read, you got to find out and figure out yourself, figure out your habits and routines and things you can get rid of, what's really fucking holding you back. But more important, if you're working out, and again, I'm not advocating go to the gym and eat healthy, and I'm not saying that. I mean, do what you're going to do, but do the thing that makes you feel healthy. Do the thing that makes you feel alive. For me, it's basketball. I'm not a big runner. I don't necessarily love going to the gym, but I love basketball. And I know when I get up in the morning and I play basketball, when I'm done, I'm going to feel great. My day is going to be just injected with endorphins to help me, push my momentum forward. And that is my thing. That's my anchor. And I think it's important that we all find our own anchor. We all find that thing that we like to do, but it has to be centered around not just your mental health, but your physical health as well, because you want to be a fucking around, right? I know my son is 12, which means that I've got a long time before I'm going to see a grandkid from him. And I want to see him grow up. I want to see him go to college. I want to see him do what he's going to do in his life. I want to make sure that I'm around for it. And if I am not taking care of my physical health along with my mental health, it is not going to be a good thing, right? As a matter of fact, I can go as far as to say this. I could say that if you're fucking working, let's say you're working mentally, right? I got a new book. Guys, I got a new book. It's called 12 and a Half by Gary Vee. It's his new book. This is the leveraging the emotional ingredients necessary for success, business success. But if you've ever read a Gary Vee book, you know it has a lot to do with personal and how you're defining yourself in this world. So that is a mental workout. That is me mentally working on my game. I'm working on myself, working on my routines and habits, finding out why the fuck am I always reacting and overreacting, or why is this affecting me so much, but it doesn't affect me here? Why am I having so much self-doubt and anxiety? Why do I feel like nobody likes me and hates me and nobody wants me to be here sometimes? A lot of it is self-talk. A lot of it is just self-induced pain and suffering that I'm bringing upon myself because I'm fucking throwing a pity party. We all go through it. I still go through it. I've been doing this for a very long time, and I consider myself a professional at what I do when it comes to being a stepdad, when it comes to being a leader, a mentor, a father, someone that is there for my kids and my wife. But I fall backwards. I fuck up. I make mistakes. I go through down times. It's okay. We all go through it. The question is that have you been mentally going to the gym long enough to where, you can push past that? What do you call it? When you're working out and you get, oh God, why can't I think of the name of the name? What is it called? Failure. Okay, you're pushing, say you're doing bench press and you're pushing yourself to failure. You can barely get it up. If you haven't been consistently going to the gym, you're not going to be able to find that mental push to get that bar and to rack it, right? So same thing goes with like how you handle yourself with your kids and how you handle yourself with negative self-talk. So if it's a consistency that's happening all the time where you are, instead of giving yourself praise, you're throwing these pity parties, you're gonna reach failure, and your mind is gonna quit on you. And when that happens, you are going to sink into a hole of depression, anxiety, fear, and it's not gonna be a good move. So I am always advocating, work on yourself first. Always, always, always work on yourself first. Me, us, them. Work on you first. You cannot be a good leader. You cannot be a good father. You cannot be a good teacher, mentor, husband, parent, any of it, if you cannot fix you first. If you cannot do the work daily in order to strengthen your mentality, in order to get rid of the negative self-talk, in order to throw less pity parties each year, if you cannot get yourself into that position, you will never find success within your step parenting journey. You cannot. It's impossible. You will have good times, you will have bad times, but again, you will have way more bad times, and those bad times will multiply. And when they do, they will pile up, they will stack up against you, and that will force you to either find somebody to blame or find a reason to fucking quit. So you have to be working on that mental game. But you have to, like I said, look, stepdads, we want to be here long enough. We've put in the work, right? Like we've done the things necessary. We've earned our spot within the home. Why wouldn't you want to be there for every bit of it, right? For graduation, marriage, grandkids, vacations. If you're fucking sucking down French fries and shakes each day from fucking Dairy Queen, you are putting yourself in a position that you won't be able to be there for all the good stuff, right? So when I tell you to work out, I don't just mean read. I don't just mean listen to the YouTube videos and the other podcasts that are going to give you these structures in order to learn how to set goals for yourself. But you have to put yourself in a position where you get that heart rate up. You get those endorphins pumping, because it's going to make you feel better. And when you feel better and you feel fucking good about yourself and you feel good about your day and how your day has started, it is going to carry you through the bad times that will inevitably happen within your step parenting journey. Okay? You don't need another reason to fucking walk away and quit. You don't need another reason to find a reason to blame somebody else. Go where, and like I said, I'm not saying go to the gym and fucking, become some sort of a fitness freak. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying find your anchor. My anchor is basketball. Go find your anchor. Maybe it's just a walk around the block. Maybe it's just taking your dog for a walk. Maybe it's you've decided that you and your spouse are going to take a walk each night. I don't know, something fucking, walk around the goddamn sofa for all I care. But you have to build up that heart rate so you can be around for the good stuff, stepdads. So you have to do your mental and physical workouts each day. Each day. Don't try to hit a home run, just get on first base. Do the things needed in order to keep you going. Because if you don't, you'll find a reason to quit. And I don't want you to. So just trust me on this. Remember, I will never tell you, suggest to you anything that I haven't done or that I'm not currently doing. So mental and physical workouts in order to secure that spot, that earned spot for longevity throughout your step parenting journey. Understand? All right. All right, everybody, that was episode 103 of the Professional StepDad Show. Once again, if you have not, please like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button. SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, TikToks, Instagram, Facebook, the professionalstepdad.com website. Please head over there. Send me some feedback. If you guys have any ideas for shows, if you have something going on in your personal life and you want me to talk about it, I'll make an entire fucking episode about it, because that is why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I had so many different scenarios thrown at me through the first 10 years of my step parenting journey. And I made it through by following the things that I tell you to do. So when I offer my advice, mind you, just because I'm offering it doesn't mean you're going to fucking use it. But I'm offering my advice, and if you follow it, it'll work every time. All right, till next time, see you guys soon.
Quiet on the set, please. Thank you, everybody.